Fair use. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by the copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Making the Tea Rational, where I make all the tea and gossip make sense. Hi, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I'm going to show you guys something that CJ So Cool did in regards to Ty Taylor basically changing her mind about picking up her daughter and basically returning back to Vegas, flying back to Vegas to spend time with CJ So Cool and his daughter, Kamari, and his kids. They were going to take the kids to Disneyland and all that, but things have changed because his baby mama royalty got involved, and she didn't want the kids to spend Father's Day beyond the 5 o'clock agreement that they have in order by the court. So he just felt like, why have them come back out there on Father's Day, take them on Father's Day, and then have to turn around and come right back from Disneyland, because he's in Vegas and Disneyland is actually in California. So I guess they want to make it like a 2-3 day trip or something, and and turn around and come back. But royalty didn't want that to happen. But to make a long story short is, when Ty left to go so-called pick up Favor and return to Vegas, she decided she wasn't going to come right back. She decided she was going to wait until like the end of the month, close to August 1st, to come back. And CJ, I guess, found out on the live that they were on, he didn't know that she had changed her plans. But I find it very odd that he would select her actually cheating on him as the reason why she decided to not return when he expected her to. And when men do that, to me, it's a form of emotional manipulation, because basically he's trying to control her by making her feel like, she's the one doing something wrong when she's not. She has a right to change her mind. And if he feels like, he's missing her, from a few hours or a day or so, and he wants to be with her, then he can also fly over to Atlanta to see her. I don't understand why it's required of her to keep flying back and forth. Plus, she says she has a birthday trip coming up in August. So that's a lot of flying, that's a lot of time, and it's a lot of money to go back and forth. And then she just spent lavish gifts on him for Father's Day. I'm just making, sense of the thing. But I just don't like the fact that when anyone in a relationship can get their way, they want to automatically accuse somebody of something such as cheating. And that's just a way to be manipulative and to get control of that person. Because CJ So Cool knows that Ty Taylor really loves him in the short time that they have actually been together. She really is into him. She's gone. She's not coming back. She's outside in the stratosphere somewhere. I mean, she is gone. You can't make her, change her mind. But all I'm saying is, when men do that, to me, it's either him projecting that he could actually be the cheater in the relationship and he's probably actually cheated on her, or he's trying to control her by accusing her and making her feel uncomfortable about her decision so she can actually come back sooner, just to get that control. And I just feel like, that's something that Ty should actually pay attention to. And I feel like if it keeps up, she may just walk, because you can tell she's a very strong person. She has a strong personality. She is a Leo. And, it may push her away from him eventually if it keeps up. So, just you guys watch a video and you let me know in the comment section how you feel about it. Do you think he was just doing that to be emotionally manipulative, to get her to change her mind and come back sooner? Or do you think he's actually cheating? Or both? Which one do you think it is? Okay, watch this.
Probably like August 1st. Yeah, somewhere around there.
Now this is tea. Well, I will see y'all later. I'm ending my live because somebody's obviously cheating and it ain't me.
Put a finger up if you've ever been with somebody who cheated on you and accused you of cheating on them instead. I mean, because all of my fingers are up, my feet are up, my toes up, all that. Because period. Listen, that's projection. Listen, accusing a target of behaviors or motives that the manipulator possesses deflects the attention away from the manipulator's actions, creating confusion in the target. I know y'all have probably been in a situation like that before, where the person who was cheating on you was so guilty, they were overwhelmed with guilt. They look for small things, little changes in you to be able to pinpoint and accuse you of cheating instead. Because then, as they gaslight you, it confuses you and it takes away from you looking at what it is that they're doing. I know this happened to y'all before because, baby, that's a tactic. Okay? That is a strategy that they are using against you. If you don't know, you got to read this, honey. Okay? Period.